Alright guys, this here, right here, is a vast Pineywoods forest with all sorts of nasty little buggers in here.
So what kind of abiotic factors live here?
Well, you've got the rocks and the water and the sunlight and the air. Pretty much just basically the same things as any other ecosystem. Alright?
Awesome. Perfect, good man.
Any other questions you two might have about the Pineywoods?
What type of animals can we expect to leave the Pineywoods?
Well, first off, there's both cypress trees, some pine trees, of course, because it's the Pinewoods, and we've got white-tailed deer, bobcats, red-shouldered hawks, and all sorts of nasty little buggers.
Like mosquitoes?
Yes, those two. Alright, any more questions?
Well, you were talking about the animals. Is there like any specific animals that eat each other?
Well, a common food chain would be like a bold cypress would be the producer, then a white-tailed deer would eat that, and after that a bobcat would consume that deer. I've got this food web to show you.
What specific types of relationships can we expect out here?
Well, a typical one would be predation. Like say a hawk eats a snake. And another one would be
What type of hawk though?
a hawk, just like a red-shouldered hawk.
Okay.
And then a cottonmouth snake. The hawk would eat the snake, right?
Right.
Well,
That makes sense.
commensalism would be like a bird nesting in a tree. Or, well, say the hawk from earlier before would still have to have a nest, and he would nest in a tree. So that wouldn't harm the tree, and the hawk would still benefit from it by having a nesting area. So that would be commensalism.
So you said those two, are there any other specific types?
Well, those are just two I can say off the top of my head. There are just way too many other ones to really name them all.
Okay, and you've talked about the types and the relationships, but how exactly do they adapt to the trees and other animals?
Well, in Texas there's lots of wildfires, so they would be very resistant to fire. So the pine tree, it's resistant to fire, and its seedlings grow easily after a wildfire.
What other adaptations are there?
Well, say the shortleaf pine tree, the taproots, they grow very shortly in its life cycle, and they grow deep. So it's easy for it to grow in places that have little resources, so they can easily thrive in any Texas ecosystem. Also, like just simple things like the bobcat has sharp teeth just to help it chew on the deer, you know. And also woodpeckers, they drill into the actual tree for the nest. They don't make it the actual nest. As the sap leaks out, and it helps protect the woodpeckers from snakes and other predators.
Okay, so you think without the surrounding their physical adaptations, you think they wouldn't be able to survive in this type of region of Texas?
Well, I think they would survive, but they wouldn't really thrive. As you know, the ones that thrive will dominate the other species, and they have less competition.
That's true. Well, that was very useful, but well, my friend left. I don't know where he went. He had to go somewhere.
Alright, well, let's just head back to my office. It's getting dark.
Thanks, Big Ben.
You're welcome.
So why do you think we would want to come back here to the Pineywoods?
There's just so many things to see out there. The flora, the fauna, the interactions between those two. It's something that you wouldn't want to miss. Alright?